Hello, family. Welcome to another episode of Lightworkers Anonymous. This will be the second episode of the mini series, How to Become a Master of Your Emotions. So, today I would like to talk about faith versus fear. And what I mean by that is, we say we believe in God, divine, spirit, universe, whatever it is you call it. We believe in a higher power outside of time and space. Something that's the most powerful entity in the universe, in existence. Okay, so we believe in that. We have faith in God. Yet, we let all this fear surround us. Like, we get so consumed in fear that we forget that we serve the Most High. Like, and I know, things happen and we find ourselves in unfavorable situations, and it's kind of hard to see where God's at and all that. But if you stop thinking about it like something is happening to you, instead of seeing that there's something happening for you, then you'll be able to see God's hand there. Now, something I had to learn, and they don't teach you this in church. I don't know why, but they don't. I mean, I guess they do in a sense. But anyways, if God is the most powerful being in existence, what is there really to be afraid of? They even tell you to fear God in church, and that's the furthest thing from the truth. Don't ever fear God. Like, there's nothing to fear about spirit, nothing at all. Like, and I know they say that not like to fear God, but to fear disappointing God. And again, don't listen to that, because all that does is add guilt. Like, if you do something that's, goes against your morals, something that you know is wrong, something that people would define as a sin, we hold that against us because we're like, dang, we did it again. We disappointed God again. God's up there mad at us. No, it's not true at all. Look at it like this, like a parent and a child. And the child continuously keeps jumping on the couch, jumping on the bed, jumping on something, and eventually he's going to fall and hurt himself. And you keep telling him, stop jumping on the couch. Stop it. You're going to hurt yourself. Kid keeps doing it. So then eventually you're like, all right, well, I'm going to let you keep jumping on the couch, and I'm going to let you fall so you can see. But it's not like you're doing it as a punishment. It's tough love. You're letting them experience it for themselves so they can really learn. Stop jumping on the couch. Because obviously you telling them wasn't working. So you let them hurt themselves. But it's not discipline. It's not that you don't love them, not that you're angry with them. It's the complete opposite, actually. I mean, you may be a little irritated because they're not listening, but God doesn't have those kind of human emotions that we do. So you don't have to worry about that. So I say that to say this. When you find yourself in an unfavorable situation, instead of saying, why is this happening to me? Try to look at it from divine's perspective. And try to find the lesson there, because there is a lesson. There may be a lesson of patience. I don't know. Only you know that. But sit and think about it. Like, what is divine trying to say to me? What am I not getting? What am I not seeing? And then you know, those things, those fears that you have will just go away once you're able to shift your perspective. Like something that I know everybody has this fear, and it's a fear of money. I struggle with this still to this day, but understanding that money is only a resource, it's not the source. So what I'm saying is, when you stop putting such a high value on money, because there really is no need to put such a value on money. You stop putting that value on money, it becomes much more easy to attain it. Like I started a business last year, a dog training business, the end of October 2019. And it was tough because I was working a full-time job on top of trying to do this, and I was just like killing myself. On top of the fact that, okay, like my full-time job, I hate it. I hated getting up early to go slave for somebody else and make them rich while I'm doing all the grunt work. I'm doing all the hard work. Hate doing what I'm doing, making crap money. Like, how is this a win-win situation for me? It's not. And I'm not saying everybody go out and start a business. No, I don't think that that's for everybody. But it came to a point where I had to take a leap of faith and stop my full-time job and just focus on what I'm doing that makes me happy. And training dogs made me happy. I didn't want to go slave for somebody else. I didn't want to do that. So I didn't. But I was scared because I depended on that income. But then I had to stop and remind myself that I will always attract the things that I need, because I'm connected to source. I'm always tapped in. I just had to stop worrying so much about not having enough, and know that I will have enough. I will have more than enough. That's faith, if that makes sense. I had to let go of that fear, of that lack mentality, And it was hard because that's 30 years. I'm 30 years old, by the way. That's 30 years of that conditioning that I had to just stop believing in order to do something, in order to get somewhere. Now, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm so much further along than where I started, where I was. I'm not having to get up every day at the crack of dawn to go slave for somebody else. I wake up when I want to wake up. I create my own schedule, so I train when I want to train. I have enough money. Like, I'm happy. And in being happy, I attract more abundance. Like, this is how life is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, you're not supposed to be miserable all the time. And like I mentioned in the other video, I mean, I know that's all they show us, but there's so much more. So much more. You just have to focus your energy into it and stop focusing on the negative. Stop focusing on the lack. Stop seeing the cup as half empty. And start seeing the cup as infinite. It's always gonna be filled. You know? Once you're able to change your perspective and you start to become aware of the things that are going on around you, inside of you, where things stem from, where it comes from, what needs to be healed, like, life changes, and it changes dramatically. I'm like I said, I'm not there yet, but I've come a long way, and I've come long enough of a way to tell you that what I'm saying is fact. It is no lie. No lie at all. But there's a lot of work that has to be done. A lot of inner work, a lot of outer work. Just work, because we've been conditioned so badly, so deeply. And it starts with your mind, because that's what you create with. That's what you and Source, you and Divine, you and God, that's how you co-create with God, is through your mental. And your mental is affected tremendously by your emotions, or vice versa. They go hand in hand, let's just say that. So, if you do the exercises I gave you yesterday, listen to what I'm saying today, and really implement this into your life, really try. Because sometimes doing right off the bat is difficult. At least try. Try. And keep trying until you get it. Because you will get it. And when you get it, it's going to make all that trying worth it. It's an investment worthwhile. Trust me. Invest in yourself. It's the best investment you will ever make in your life. So I hope this was helpful to somebody. And I'm going to end it here, and I'll get back to you guys later on. Have a good one. Peace.